name is Toby. I am the Account and Product Development Manager here at PitchMe, a leading skills-based hiring solution founded on the belief that the use of the CV is outdated and that the future of recruitment is skills-based hiring. So what am I going to talk to you about today in this video? I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't be relying on CVs during your recruitment process, why you may be missing out on the best candidates for your roles, and how we can fix it. So what's the issue? So first of all is overload on CVs and resumes. There's so much information in document for you to digest and to gain the most out of it. And can you really trust what is on a CV? You know, is the information there reliable, up to date, and has the candidate actually done that? Are you able to, assess a CV or resume without unconscious bias? You know, a CV automatically creates a subjective impression, and all engagement with that candidate during the process will rely on this impression. You know, a CV can be easily rejected on the basis of certain criteria that you have in order to simplify the assessment, and there's too much information to digest within that. It will prevent you from identifying a person who could be worth considering for a role, even if they don't fit all the formal requirements that you've outlined. You know, the key problems are, do CVs and resumes present a full picture of what a candidate knows and can do, including both their specific and general skills as well? It doesn't. The reason for this is that professional life has changed. The job markets at the moment, as we've all experienced, are extremely volatile, and professional development is constantly moving forward. There is a less and less clear linear path that people follow during their careers, where they'll spend most of their life within a certain sector. Most candidates are constantly engaging in new learning and development to acquire new skills in order to match this changing job market landscape. Many of us are changing careers several times in order to match the demands of the job market, and CVs are not able to reflect all these changes. They're static, they become out of date quickly, and they're an out of date tool that doesn't paint an entire picture of a candidate. This means that most of the essential information is not included on the CV. It also means that if you rely on CVs to fill positions, there's a high chance that you could make the wrong choice and miss out on the best candidate that is amongst, the stock of CVs that's on your database or applied for the job via job boards. So to sum up, CVs often lack sufficient information for you to make the correct decision about hiring. Most candidates are constantly engaging in new learning and development to upskill. However, their skills aren't always seen on their CVs. Therefore, there is a high probability that you may miss out on the best candidate for that job. However, there is a way to fix this and make sure you find the best people for your role, and this is skill-based hiring. So what is skill-based hiring? Skills is a new language that we're using in the recruitment industry to reflect different sets of data related to the world of work and education. With skills, you can describe a professional identity, job descriptions, education modules, programs. As this new skills language develops, we're able to offer a more accurate representation of candidates that can continuously update their skills and have experiences from different sectors. It's the best way to describe a multi-dimensional and non-linear candidates that become a major source of talent in the current job market. Anonymized skill-based representation mitigates the impact of unconscious bias as well, and makes make sure that the best candidates are not eliminated or rejected during the first phase of screening. A skills-based approach also allows you to offer a more nuanced job description of your position and will help you to ensure you find the right match for your need, the best person who can help you to address this. Skills-based or de-biased hiring focuses on candidates' skills and abilities to do the job rather than just their CV, academic background, or cultural fit. A skill-based approach offers a better framework to incorporate both hard and soft skills during the process of assessment. It allows you to incorporate data from different sources, including digital traits of candidates like their portfolio, publications, online learning qualifications, etc., in order to develop the more nuanced vision of a candidate. It simplifies verification of a candidate's background. Every skill is linked up to a set of options that allow you to verify it through a specific test, interview, or analysis of a candidate from open sources. This does require significant changes to the application process and has more of a focus on assessment and tests to ensure that a candidate has the skills needed for a role. There is a need to anonymise candidate responses and assess them through standardised set of questions, with the highest scoring applicants then being invited to move along in the process. A skill-based approach doesn't mean that CVs should just be thrown away. but it does mean that CVs need to be translated to a skill-based language and incorporated into the context of a skill-based representation of a candidate, relying on multiple sources about a candidate and their professional traits to make a decision. Skills-based hiring is growing fast at the moment as organisations are constantly seeking new ways to create a truly diverse workforce. A skill-based approach both empowers candidates to reach the full potential of their talent and empower the employer to find the best candidates beyond the horizon of just traditional search. This creates a truly unbiased recruitment process and allows you to create a truly diverse workforce. So, what are the top tips for incorporating skill-based hiring into your recruitment process? First of all, don't just rely on CVs. CVs are less important during a skills-based process. You want to focus on a candidate's skills and experience instead of where they've worked in the past or studied. CVs can lead you to make assumptions about candidates based on their previous employers or academic background, where this can actually just be predictive and inaccurate. Instead, you need to focus on what a candidate has done up until now and ask questions that are directly relevant to the role that they have applied for. Avoid asking questions about specific companies that they worked for in the past and focus on actual experience. Do switch from CV-driven to skill-based approach. Transform CVs into a skill-based representation of candidates. Review your screening process and make it anonymous to support diverse and unbiased hiring that will allow you to discover the best talent out there. Revise your job descriptions to make sure that they present the full scope of skills that you need to solve your problems and to grow your business. Driven by that vision, here at PitchMe, we are a skill-based hiring, real skill-based hiring solution that empowers employers and candidates. Hundreds of employers have already expanded the horizon of their search with us and found the best candidates faster and cheaper. Join the future of work with us.